Unveiling the untold stories, 10 shocking truths about Muslim women. Forget the tired narratives, the reductive labels, the easy answers. We're going deeper, past the headlines and the hot takes, to reveal the complex, often contradictory realities of women living in a world too eager to define them. We're talking to mothers and daughters, teachers and tech innovators, artists and activists. So buckle up, get ready to challenge your assumptions, and prepare to be surprised. This is a journey into the heart of what it means to be a Muslim woman in the 21st century. Books, boards, and breaking barriers, Muslim women in education. Education, they say, is the key. And for Muslim women around the world, it's a key that unlocks not just personal potential, but societal transformation. We're talking to young girls in rural villages, hungry for knowledge, fighting for their right to learn. We're sitting down with university professors, pushing the boundaries of science and technology. The thirst for education is palpable, a force of nature, but the obstacles are real. Limited access, cultural expectations, and yes, outright discrimination, all rear their ugly heads. In a small apartment in Cairo, we meet a young woman teaching herself coding, her laptop a window to a world of possibilities. In a bustling marketplace in Kuala Lumpur, we speak to a woman who defied her family's wishes to become a doctor, her white coat a symbol of defiance and hope. This is education as a revolutionary act, as a path to empowerment, as a testament to the unyielding spirit of Muslim women. Beyond the veiled cultural practices and their impact, culture, tradition, faith, these are powerful forces shaping lives and identities, but they can also be double-edged swords, particularly for women. From the hijab to arranged marriages, we're examining the nuances, the variations, the deeply personal ways these traditions are lived and experienced. We're talking to women who embrace certain practices as expressions of their faith, their identity, and we're listening to those who challenge the status quo, who fight for the right to define their own lives, on their own terms. It's about acknowledging the diversity of experiences within the Muslim world, the spectrum of beliefs and practices. This is about the messy, complicated, often contradictory realities of culture, and the women navigating it all with strength, grace, and a healthy dose of humor. Shattering glass ceilings. Achievements in various fields. Forget the stereotypes, the limiting narratives. Muslim women are making their mark in every field imaginable. From the halls of academia to the world stage, they're breaking down barriers, shattering glass ceilings, and rewriting the rules of the game. We're meeting with CEOs and entrepreneurs, artists and athletes, innovators and activists, all challenging the status quo and redefining what it means to be a successful Muslim woman in the 21st century. These are stories of resilience, of determination, of sheer talent and hard work. This is about celebrating the achievements of Muslim women, not in spite of their challenges, but because of them. This is about recognizing their contributions not just to their communities but to the world. Chapter 4. Navigating a complex world. Challenges in different societies. Let's be real, the world can be a tough place, especially for women. And for Muslim women, navigating the intersection of faith, culture, and societal expectations can feel like navigating a minefield. We're not shying away from the difficult conversations, from the uncomfortable truths, from Islamophobia and discrimination, to economic inequality and limited access to healthcare. These are issues that demand our attention. We're listening to the stories of women who have been marginalized, silenced, and even persecuted for their beliefs. This isn't about pity or guilt, but about understanding, empathy, and action. This is about amplifying the voices of those who have been silenced for too long, about shining a light on the injustices they face, and about working together to create a world where all women are valued, respected, and empowered. Chapter 5. More than ritual. The influence of religion on daily life. Religion for many is more than just rituals and rote practices. It's a way of life, a lens through which they view the world. And for Muslim women, their faith is an integral part of their identity, shaping their values, their choices, and their daily lives. We're talking to women from all walks of life, from stay-at-home mothers to corporate executives, about how their faith informs their decisions, their relationships, and their interactions with the world. We're sharing iftar with a family during Ramadan, experiencing the warmth and generosity of this holy month. This isn't about preaching or proselytizing, but about understanding the profound impact of religion on the lives of millions of women around the world. Chapter 6. A Tapestry of Cultures, Diversity Across Countries. From the bustling souks of Marrakesh to the high-rises of Kuala Lumpur, the Muslim world is a tapestry of cultures, each with its own unique traditions, customs, and perspectives. And within this rich tapestry, Muslim women are not a monolith but a vibrant mosaic of identities. We're traveling the globe, from Senegal to Indonesia, to explore the incredible diversity among Muslim women across different countries. We're meeting with women from all walks of life, from rural farmers to urban professionals, to learn about their experiences, their challenges, and their aspirations. We're listening to their stories, told in their own words, and witnessing firsthand the richness and complexity of their lives. This is about celebrating the beauty of diversity, of recognizing that there is no one-size-fits-all narrative when it comes to the lives of Muslim women. Chapter 7. Beyond the home community contributions of Muslim women. Forget the tired trope of the oppressed, silent Muslim woman. We're shining a light on the countless ways Muslim women are shaping their communities, leading with compassion, and making a real difference in the world. From grassroots organizers to social entrepreneurs, educators to healthcare workers, they're the unsung heroes, the quiet changemakers. We're talking to a group of women in Pakistan who started a microfinance program to empower women economically. We're spending time with a doctor in Jordan who runs a free clinic for Syrian refugees. This is about recognizing the often invisible labor of love that goes into building strong, vibrant communities. Chapter 8. Unmasking the Truth, Stereotypes, and Misconceptions. Let's be honest, the world loves a good stereotype. And when it comes to Muslim women, the West in particular seems to have a bottomless well of them. Submissive, oppressed, veiled, and silent, these reductive, often dangerous images pervade media, politics, even casual conversation. But we're here to dismantle those misconceptions, to expose the laziness and the harm they perpetuate. We're sitting down with Muslim women from all walks of life, giving them the platform to speak their truths, to challenge the narrow lens through which they're so often viewed. This is about listening, learning, and unlearning the harmful tropes that have no place in a world striving for understanding and equality. Chapter 9. Claiming their seat at the table, politics and leadership, power, influence, decision-making. For too long, these spaces have been dominated by men, with women relegated to the sidelines. But the tide is turning. Around the world, Muslim women are stepping up, raising their voices, and demanding their rightful place at the table of power. We're meeting with trailblazers, women who are shattering glass ceilings and challenging the status quo. This is about celebrating the achievements of Muslim women in politics and leadership, while acknowledging the systemic barriers they continue to face. Chapter 10. Unveiling Tomorrow, Future Prospects and Aspirations. The future is unwritten, a blank page upon which a new story can be told. And for Muslim women, the possibilities are endless. We're looking ahead, exploring the hopes, dreams, and aspirations of a generation poised to redefine what it means to be a Muslim woman in the 21st century. We're talking to young women who are challenging the status quo, pushing boundaries, and creating a more just and equitable world. We're meeting with aspiring doctors and engineers, artists and entrepreneurs, activists and educators, all united by a shared desire to make a difference. This is about amplifying the voices of the next generation of Muslim women who are not afraid to challenge the status quo, to dream big, and to create a world that reflects their values and aspirations. Outro: A Journey of Understanding, continuing the conversation. Thank you for joining us on this journey. We hope these stories have shed light on the incredible lives of Muslim women, revealing the diversity, the resilience, the quiet strength that defines them. But this is just the beginning. It's up to all of us to challenge our own biases, to listen with open hearts and minds, to amplify the voices that have been silenced for too long. Stay tuned for more eye-opening documentaries, more stories that challenge the status quo, more journeys into the heart of what it means to be human.